The arrival of Luke Chislett at Kaiser Chiefs has brought a wave of excitement that is slowly building into real belief among the Amakosi faithful. For a club that has been searching for consistency, creativity in midfield, and a new identity, the buzz around his debut is not just about a new player, it is about hope. For years, Chiefs supporters have been crying out for a midfielder who can control the tempo, link defense with attack, and bring that missing spark in the final third. Chislett arrives with a reputation for high work rate, intelligence on the ball, and the kind of composure that Chiefs have often lacked in tight matches. Fans have already been flooding social media with clips of his performances, analyzing every pass, every goal, every movement, trying to imagine how he will fit into the famous gold and black jersey. What makes this moment even more special is the timing. Kaiser Chiefs are in a rebuilding phase. The Nacherna-based Giants are under pressure to return to their glory days, to challenge for trophies again, and to play the kind of football that once made them the most feared side in South Africa. The supporters are hungry, not just for results, but for a player they can believe in. And in Chislett, many believe they have found that player. There is something about a new signing at Chiefs that always feels bigger than football. The expectations are massive. The badge is heavy. Every touch of the ball is watched by millions. Some players take months to adjust to that pressure. Others rise immediately and become fan favorites. Judging by the early reaction, Chislett already has the crowd behind him before even making his first official appearance. His journey to this point is also part of what makes this story powerful. He is not coming in as a global superstar. He is coming in as a hard-working midfielder who has had to fight for recognition. That hunger, that desire to prove himself, is exactly what Chiefs fans respect. They love players who play with heart, players who run for the badge, players who understand what it means to wear the jersey. Inside the dressing room, his presence could be just as important. Chiefs have a mix of experienced players and young talent. A midfielder who can bring calmness, communicate well, and make smart decisions under pressure can transform the entire team. When the midfield functions properly, the whole team looks different. The defense is protected, the attack receives better service, and the confidence of the side grows. The technical team will be looking at him as a key piece in their tactical setup. His ability to play as a box-to-box midfielder, to arrive late in the box, and to take shots from distance gives Chiefs something they have been missing. In recent seasons, too much of the creative burden has fallen on a few individuals. With Chislett, there is a sense that the responsibility will be shared. For the supporters, however, this is about emotion. Chiefs fans are among the most passionate in Africa. They don't just watch football, they live it. They travel long distances to fill stadiums, they defend the club in every debate, and they celebrate every small sign of progress. When they say they are excited about a player, it means that player has already been accepted into the family. The build-up to his debut is going to be electric. Whether it happens at FNB Stadium or away from home, all eyes will be on him. The first touch, the first pass, the first tackle, every moment will be cheered. And if he produces one magical moment, a through ball, a long-range goal, a dominant midfield performance, he could instantly become a cult hero. But beyond the debut, the real story is what he represents. He represents a new chapter, a shift in recruitment strategy, a move towards players who are hungry, dynamic, and ready to fight for the club. Chiefs are not just signing a midfielder, they are trying to rebuild a winning mentality. There is also the connection with the fans. Modern football can sometimes feel distant, with players seen as temporary, but when supporters see a player who gives everything, who celebrates with them, who shows passion, that bond becomes powerful. Chislett has the personality and the style of play to create that connection. Of course, the Premier Soccer League is not easy. It is physical, fast, and tactically demanding. Many talented players have struggled to adapt, but the early signs suggest that he understands the challenge ahead. He knows he is not just playing for a team, he is playing for a legacy. If he succeeds, he will not only improve the midfield, he will lift the entire mood around the club. Confidence will grow. Other players will play with more freedom. The supporters will return in even greater numbers. And suddenly, Kaiser Chiefs will start looking like Kaiser Chiefs again. That is why his debut matters so much. It is not just about 90 minutes. It is about a statement, a signal that the sleeping giant is waking up. And as the match day approaches, you can already imagine the scene. The stadium buzzing, the fans singing, the cameras focused on the new man in gold and black. The whistle blows, the ball rolls to him for the first time. In that moment, all the expectations, all the dreams, all the hope of the Amakosi faithful will be resting on his boots. If he delivers, even in a small way, it could be the beginning of something special, not just for him, but for the future of Kaiser Chiefs.